Hello YouTube, my name is MVP. Thought I'd make a video showing how to take apart or take out the factory stereo in a 2014 Kia Forte LX. Simply because I searched the internet and couldn't find fucking jack shit. So I decided to make a video for anybody who wants to know. Okay, anyway, let's get started. So what you'll need is, by far the most important item, your e-cigarette. Because it's quite boring to do this. Second item you'll need is a panel removal tool and a Phillips head screwdriver. As you can see, I fucked up my panel removal tool, so when I put it back together to make this video, I kind of just barely put it on so I can pop it off quite easily. But right here you'll see this leather piece attached to this plastic piece. You want to get underneath this leather piece right here and kind of pry with your panel removal tool. So here we go, and there's a clip right about here, so you want to get your panel removal tool kind of over here and pop it out. As you can see, mine already came out because once again I didn't put it in there very well. So I'll just grab that clip out. Also, as you can see, the first time I kind of broke this little plastic piece here because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and then I broke this piece and the little clip came out and fell right inside of here. But anyways, if you were to do this starting out, kind of tinker that in there, you'd put your panel removal tool here, pry it, here, pry it, right over here, pry it, and that would get all your things out. You might need to even put one up here and pry it. I just pry it all the way to here and then pulled it out. So under here there's 4 screws. You don't need to take apart all 4 of them because this screw belongs to this vent piece. These 2 screws belong to this control panel for your air conditioning and your heater and that. So you only need to take out this one. Just for sake of video, and I need to get that clip out, I'm going to take these 3, this one, and this one off, because I need to remove this to get to my clip. So, there we go. Oop. Get that screwdriver in there. And don't worry about mixing up the screws, they're all the same size. So, pop that in there. Here comes the fun part. So here's a little plastic piece where all the prying begins, and you can get that guy out with your finger there. You can just kind of take it, kind of hand pry this beginning, the beginning of the plastic piece off. There it is. And all this setup is pretty easy, so you can kind of just use your fingers along here. I have girl hands, so excuse me if it takes a while here. Alright, well, for this part, I'll use my broke end of my tool. Get in there. Easier to do with 2 hands. Well, I guess not, I'll use the half broken part to get it. Alright, here we go. There we go, so there that is, popped it right out. So these parts aren't too difficult until you get up to the top. So gonna have to use some strength here. Pop that out. Pop that off. As you can see, they're all still intact. Whatevs, as my queer brother would say. So there's 4 screws. There's 1, 2 up there, 1 over here, 1 over here. I'll just take those guys off. And if you're a stupid shit and don't have a magnetic screwdriver, the side pieces you'll just unscrew till they're all the way out, but don't let the screw fall out of the hole, because when you pull the stereo out, you get the screws along with it. And I actually don't have an alternate deck I'm going to put in here. I just wanted to know how to do it when I got a deck, so that's why I'm doing this right now. Oh shit, came out. Fuck, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Whatever. Alright, do the same thing here. And now, you just take it out. Oh, there went a screw in there, which is why I said leave it in the hole, so that didn't happen. I'll be careful with this end over here. See if I can kind of get it off without. Nope. Well, it's a good thing I'm taking apart this control panel in this video, because now I fucking lost a screw. Also, when you take off, I forgot to reattach it, but when you take off, you know, this plastic piece, your flasher pieces right here. So we'll have to detach that from the plate. It just kind of comes out like so. On the back here, there's your antenna. Take that off, it just comes right out. This guy, there's a small clip on the top here. Just push it down, kind of remove that guy. And then here's all your speaker wires, your power, your ground, and your steering wheel controls. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand. Put this camera down for a second while I get these detached. Alright, sorry about that. So, there it is. Now, you need to take this fucking thing apart for any fucking god-awful reason. There's this thing. There's 2 more screws you'll detach. Usually wouldn't go with Kia, but this Kia is pretty nice, actually. The factory deck isn't bad, but if you want to attach a sub to your deck and have all this cool shit, then you don't want to use the factory fucking deck anyway. But it does have some neat features. Alright, so doesn't just fucking come out, because there is a small plastic piece holding it into this air conditioning vent attachment, and that's right in here. So I'm just gonna get to that real quick. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can do it this way. There we go. Alright, so that's how you take it apart. And to put it back together, you just kind of go the same way here. Attach that plastic piece back in there. There it is. Put that over here. Perfect. And then you'll screw those two on there. I still got to find my clip. To save some time here, we'll just leave it like that. So you'll attach the two Phillips screws back there. Grab your deck and attach all your stuff back. So here comes the difficult part. Wonder if I can shift my shifter up. Just put it perfect. No, I guess not. See if I can put the camera somewhere over here. Actually, I forgot about that. This little guy is important. Keep that guy up here. So there it is in place. Once again, you'll attach 4 Phillips screws back into it. I'm only going to attach 2, so because I got to take it apart right after this video ends. So to get my panel back on, I'll attach these 2. Alright, and you know, if you have a different deck you're going to be swapping out, presumably you would have one if you were doing this. I just got bored and decided to do it. But obviously you put your other deck in there, and then you'd follow the same procedure. So you'd attach this, your hazards back. Give me a second. So once you did that, you just put it back the way it is. Snap that in there, snap that in there, snap all these guys in there. You'll attach your Phillips head back here. Once all this snaps back in place, when I did it the first time, it worked out pretty well. I snapped this part up, then that part, then this part, and just went down until all of it was snapped back in place. And then you'll take this bottom piece, presuming you have all the clips, which I don't. And I actually don't think I even need that clip. But just because it came with it, I'll take it back apart and find it. We'll kind of do the same thing. Just pop that in, pop that in, pop this in, pop that in, pop that in. So that's how to take the stereo out of the 2014 Kia Forte LX. Any questions or anything of the sort, put it in the comment box below. Thanks. Peace.